Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce you the position of waste industry in the age of Industry 5.0. My name is Mike Rada. I'm human. And I'm the founder of Industry 5.0. At the beginning, a little bit of the background. Industry 5.0 was introduced on December 1st, 2015. And it is based on the principles of industrial upcycling, which is the first and only existing systematic waste prevention methodology applicable for industries. Industry 5.0 does not represent the fifth industrial revolution, but it is the first industrial evolution ever led by man. And it helped to prevent more than 1 million tons of products to become waste during its existence. Industry 5.0 understands four waste categories. First is the physical waste, the trash. Second is the social waste, which are the people who would like to work but have no possibility. Third is the urban waste, empty spaces, unused spaces, and unneeded green fields. And the last one is the process waste, which is present in almost all industries on all aspects of life. In every single project, usually 3 to 4 categories can be found. How looks the global picture like? Currently, 75% of global crop is being thrown away and wasted before it reaches the second stage of production. 89% of office buildings are utilized less than 10 hours a day. There are 64% of trucks within the European Union riding empty, and the same is for 56% of shipping containers, but on the global way. 75% of cardboard packaging is being used in industrial environment just a single time, and 54% of wooden packaging. 96% of people globally thinks that sorting is equal to recycling, but only few of them knows that only 9% of plastic is being truly recycled according to the United Nations. How looks the global development of the waste industry like? The volume of waste is growing and should be growing until 2050. In some regions it should double. The fact is, almost all of the products which are being, or all of the waste which is being generated can be recycled or utilized. But the truth is that only 13.5% of the total collected waste is being recycled according to the World Bank. What does it mean? This means that in 2016, the estimated value of the waste industry, the profit, was $285 billion US. In 3 years, it should be $435 billion US. And these are the estimated numbers by the same organization. There is a need of change. When I was born, the planet was blue. Last year, it was gray because of fires and environmental damage. We are planting our food to throw it away if the leaves are not green enough. Instead of water, we are having rivers full of waste, like onion. We store our food in containers called bio-waste. We are living on the planet around which is 170 million pieces of space trash, space debris. We are living on a planet which industries dig from inside out to have more, and this is the only criteria of success. There are currently living 7.7 billion people on the planet, despite the fact that 200 years ago it was 1 billion, and 100 years later it was 1.5, which means in 100 years we increased the population by 5 times, despite the 2 world wars and more than 650 local war conflicts all or around the globe. And in 2050, there should be 11 billion people. Just now, remember the last picture I showed you. We are living on a planet where the same capacity of drinking water, which is filled in this fire truck, is needed to produce one hamburger. We are living on a planet where something what we don't need just we throw away, no matter what. But the fact is, the value of waste prevention, of systematic waste prevention, calculated last year or estimated last year was 475 trillion US dollars, comparing to billions which are currently in the waste industry. There are tools of change. First is the education, because we have to change the mindset from wasteful to wasteless. We have to put the value of on the waste prevention. We can do it through Industry 5.0 world. We have to unify our way how we approach the waste prevention. And we created the OTGM audits. On the ground mines, banks are needed to realize and store. We have to make a trading platform out of these resources to utilize them the best way. Waste prevention legislation has to improve or be started, and a global waste prevention network has to be established. So as the landfill extraction must start to utilize the on-the-ground mines. The groundstone of waste industry are the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. But we cannot build our future on the top of a pyramid. We have to have a more stable platform, like a cube. We have to recognize firstly that something must not become waste. We have to reconsider what to do with it and realize it. If we do right and correct, there will be no waste. How will the waste industry look like in the age of Industry 5.0? First of all, waste collection and landfilling will no more be the core business of waste industry. Waste processing will not be just baling, sorting and selling. Waste prevention will be prioritized by all the parties, and waste industry will be rewarded for the waste reduction, not the increase. Landfills will be realized and legalized as the officially on-the-ground mines, and governments will support the utilization of the material coming from the on-the-ground mines, so as the industries will change their sourcing processes. How the Industry 5.0 will look like in India? It already started to enter. In early 2020, we started with negotiation for the education system. In August 21st, I have the first keynote speech on a conference dedicated to Indian industries. And already on October 14th, the 3R Zero Waste company was established to represent Industry 5.0 on Indian market. And today, the keynote speech to waste industry is being delivered. During November, we are planning to have 2 more keynote speeches for other industries in India. And in December, we will finalize the plan of implementation. And at least 6 months of 2021, we will spend on a national Industry 5.0 tour across India to implement the knowledge and know-how within all Indian industries. Industry 5.0 is the first industrial evolution ever led by man, and it is the new mindset of people and businesses from wasteful to wasteless. It's deliver results without the need of capital investment, and it's based on the principles of systematic waste prevention. It utilizes systematically the on-the-ground mines, and it's based on transparency, profit sharing, and efficiency. Industry 5.0 is not a sales tool or a product. In current COVID-19 times, Our work is being digitalized, our education is being digitalized, and it seems like our life is being digitalized. If it will be like so, our home will look like this because data don't need light. The only question which I cannot answer you is whether a man in a digital form can be called human. I have decided myself 7 years ago to build wasteless world because my home looks like this. And it is everyone's decision which way he chooses. And if you struggle on your way, please get in touch with me. My name is Mike Rada. You will find me online, so is my work and the results of it. And I wish you all have a nice time, free of waste and wasting in all its form. And please stay safe.